Hello everyone. They say indeed if you live long enough you see your heroes become villains. For those who took Babalola as their heroes, I'm sure the way everything is unraveling right now about him since he took on Dele Farotimi will just be unbelievable. Sahara Reporters has this the headline says how Babalola used Nigerian police to detain ex-employee over wrongful termination lawsuit in 2021. So it seems as if from this headline you see that what Afe Babalola is doing to Dele Farotimi right now, it's not the first time that he's doing this or the first time that his firm is doing something similar. Let's take a dive and see what it is. Emengo was arrested and detained simply because she instituted an action against him for wrongful termination of her employment, violations of several of her fundamental human rights and those of her son, as well as defamation of her character. Remember, even Dele Faro to me, he had talked about the fact that he libeled him and he had sued him some time ago, but of course, the criminal justice system was used against Dele Faro to me just as it's being used now. Nigerian lawyer Afe Babalola used the police to arrest and detain his former employee Bridget Omon Emengo in 2021. Emengo was arrested and detained simply because she instituted an action against him for wrongful termination of her employment, violations of several of her fundamental human rights and those of her son, as well as defamation of her character. In an October 2021 post, Emengo stated that the team leader of the policemen, one DSP Abel from the monitoring and mentoring unit of the FCT Police Command, came to arrest her. He also brought with him the original copy of the petition filed against her. She explained that she was granted bail in the sum of 300,000 naira with two shorties of like sum. Emengo said that she was driven by officers of the monitoring and mentoring unit all the way to Kefi to be remanded at the Kefi prison, even though she had never heard any pronouncement in open court regarding her remand in Kefi prison. Meanwhile, her attempted remand in prison custody failed. She said officials at Kefi prison were reportedly surprised when she was presented to them that morning and rejected her. And I think the officials in Kefi, they are always doing this thing where if they see some wrongful arrest or whatever, they will just refuse to. Remember the children that had done protests in August and were arrested by Tinubu's illegitimate administration, and then they were charging them for treason. The Kefi police, they were custody prison, refused to accept them and said that they were children. That's why police were the one that were not keeping them and literally starving them. However, they cited the Nigerian prison's COVID-19 protocols, which stipulated that all female inmates be sent to the Suleja prison, as that was where the quarantine facility for women was located. As a result, officers of the monitoring and mentoring unit had no choice but to return to court to change the remand order to Suleja prison custody, she said. However, by the time they returned to Magistrate Court 10 in Wuse Zone 6 for the Honorable Sadiq Abubakar Esquire to change the prison location, Emengo's bail had already been perfected and she was released. The case with suit number NICN ABJ 29-2021 between Bridget Omonukpon Emengo Esquire, Creed Chikamsi Emengo suing through his next friend Bridget Omonukpo Emengo Esquire and Afe Babalola CONOFRSAN Adebayo Adenikpeku San Oludaramola San Kende Olamide Ogumiju San Tunde Babalola San Peter Oluwase Olomo Esquire. Others in Babalola's team included Oluwasina Ogungbade Esquire, Sunday Ojonugwa Onubi Esquire, Ademola Kamar Abimbola Esquire, Aya Kanyeja Nda Esquire, and Fumilayo Longe Esquire. Afe Babalola, in a petition letter dated 27 September 2021 to the Commissioner of Police FCT Police Command against Bridget Emengo and Jennifer Ulin Gifu over blackmail, fraudulent extortion, and founded criminal allegation of kidnap, assault, and other sundry allegations against the law firm of Afe Babalola and his staff. This is so crazy, I'm telling you. The statement read, the law firm of Afe Babalola and Co., through his petition, brings to the attention of the Nigerian police force the unwholesome and unsubstantiated criminal allegation made against our firm and its staff by Bridget Emengo, a former employee of the firm, and her counsel Jennifer Ulingifo. Bridget Emengo joined the firm of Afe Babalola and Co. as a youth corps member sometime in 2011 on the recommendation of our benefactor, Professor Julius Okoji, friend of our founding partner, Are Afe Babalola. Upon completing her compulsory youth service, she was discharged from the firm. Later, when she was unemployed, he said Professor Julius Okoji requested our managing partner to offer a position in the firm. In October 2012, she was allowed to resume work at the firm. Meanwhile, Emengo, in her post on her Facebook page on October 5, 2021, said that on Sunday evening, October 3rd, while sitting in her house, she saw some police officers in Mufti from MMU who told her she had been invited to the FCT police station. Okay, she now went, I think this something. It's quite long. Let me read it. I was just looking at it. That is just so. Okay, so this is her giving her story of what happened. She said, "Good afternoon, learned friends. My name is Bridget Emengo. I was sitting in my house this afternoon. I got a knock on my gate. Upon inquiries, a man in Mufti waving a police badge from the Monetary and Mentoring Department FCT command claims to have a complaint where my name featured and I was being invited to the police station. Upon further inquiry, the police in Mufti refused to disclose his name and they couldn't tell me what the complaint was about or who wrote the complaint. I had to be given the invitation so that I could honor it tomorrow morning, being Monday, as I'm with my kids 2 and 6, age 2 and 6, but they couldn't provide it and ensure that I must come along with them today compulsorily. My husband therefore asked why I couldn't be allowed to honor the invitation to the police station tomorrow since I was not under arrest and it was just an invitation. At that point, the team leader said I was under arrest, so I asked for the arrest warrant. He therefore said he was going to get one and has now left to do so, but there are 3 police officers in front of my gate with hero struck. Lord have mercy. So I'm reading it myself. I'm so tired. This is really crazy. Let me just look for what the it's a real long story. So they are used to doing this. Anyway, by the grace of God, we daily follow to me an end to that oppression and suppression is going to come, that they think that they have power to do. It's going to end.